Hello everyone and welcome to my Sister Wives Gossip. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Kim Zolciak could lose it all to credit card debt. Former Rayoa star, Kim Zolciak could lose everything she has to credit card debt. She just dodged home foreclosure once again, but she may not be so lucky when it comes to her other debts. So, what is at stake? Keep reading for further details. Kim Zolciak could lose it all to credit card debt. There is no doubt that Kim Zolciak likes to spend money. She racked up a lot of debt during her marriage to Kroy Biermann, which he was able to tally up in court. More so, she has a penchant for gambling. She was seen on her show, Don't Be Tardy, buying an excessive amount of scratchers. Plus, she likes to go to casinos. Her daughter, Kroy Biermann, shared a story about heading to a North Carolina casino 2 hours from home. She was left in the car until 3 in the morning while Kim played. This has been very concerning as the debts piled up and both Kroy and Kroy's cars were repossessed. Kim did what she thought she could to earn money. She was selling the family's lavish belongings, including her pricey hairpieces and the flocked Christmas trees. Their Georgia mansion faced auction and foreclosure several times, but the bank allowed them time to try to sell it. Now the same bank, Truist Bank, which has granted them time and leniency, has another task. American Express has recruited Truist in a recent lawsuit. The credit card company believes Kim Zolciak has assets in the bank that could be useful in paying off her debt, according to Reality T. In 2019, the credit card company asked for a default judgment when it came to Kim. They won and were awarded $215,822, but they have yet to get their money. Therefore, they are looking for any assets that could make up for what they are looking for. American Express sent Truist a summons with a request to get her accounts and hold all money, including wages and other property, except what is known to be exempt, including property in safe deposit boxes or similar property. Clock is ticking. Truist Bank now has 15 days to decide what they are going to do concerning American Express. They have already called off the latest auction on Kim Zolciak's home. It was set for early December, but that did not happen, and she now has more time to attempt to sell it. This is an issue, and Kroy Biermann has tried to force the sale of their home. He believes that they should take a lower price to avoid auction, but Kim claims she cannot purchase a house with $3.5 million. Kim Zolciak once lived in a world of designer shoes, custom wigs, luxury cars, and sparkling champagne. But now, the reality TV icon who rose to fame on The Real Housewives of Atlanta and later starred in her own show Don't Be Tardy is facing a very different reality, one filled with court dates, creditors, and the looming possibility of financial ruin. And at the center of her crumbling empire, a mountain of credit card debt that threatens to swallow her whole. What started as indulgent spending for the brand has turned into a cautionary tale for reality TV royalty. Kim's glamorous facade is cracking, and beneath the glitter lies a woman desperately trying to cling to the remnants of a once thriving empire, a life of opulence and overspending. For years, Kim's lavish lifestyle was on full display: Chanel bags, Bentley SUVs, and a mansion filled with high-end decor. She boasted about never wearing the same outfit twice and once infamously said, "Ask, believe, receive, and swipe the Amex." But the belief that the money would always be there proved to be dangerously misguided. Insiders claim Kim racked up thousands, then hundreds of thousands, in credit card debt, never thinking twice. According to recently uncovered court documents, multiple credit card companies are now suing the Bravo alum for unpaid balances totaling over $300,000. Some accounts have been delinquent for months, accruing interest and penalties that only worsen the burden. A close family friend, speaking anonymously, said, "Kim always thought the next check was coming. Whether it was from TV, social media sponsorships, or something else, she lived like she had endless income. But that gravy train stopped a long time ago." Kroy Biermann's desperate attempts to help. Her estranged husband, Former NFL player Croy Bierman has reportedly been trying to rein in the family's spending for years. But with their bitter and public divorce still ongoing, it's clear that any effort at financial harmony between them has long since put her on a budget. He literally took her credit cards away at one point, another source shared. But Kim wasn't having it. She just opened new accounts behind his back. Now, as they continue their contentious battle in court, Kim's credit woes are just one part of a much larger mess. The couple's multi-million-dollar Georgia mansion has teetered on the edge of foreclosure multiple times, and utility companies have even threatened shutoffs over unpaid bills. Creditors closing in. It's not just one card or one company. American Express, Capital One, and several store-branded cards have all filed suits in Georgia court seeking repayment. One company alleges Kim owes $215,000 on a luxury card she used to fund everything from shopping sprees to cosmetic procedures. She treated those cards like monopoly money, one former associate revealed. Every time she maxed one out, she just moved on to the next. In some cases, the creditors claim Kim hasn't made a payment in over 12 months. Her defense? Sources say she blames everything from Croy's alleged mismanagement to economic sabotage by producers who cut her off too soon. But creditors don't care about excuses. They want their money, and they're now threatening liens on assets, including what little equity remains in her mansion. Cracks in the Bravo image. The downfall has been especially shocking to fans who once saw Kim as untouchable. With her signature blonde wigs, no-filter confidence, and over-the-top lifestyle, she crafted the image of a woman who always found a way to win. But behind the scenes, sources say she was juggling debt and denial. She was borrowing from Peter to pay Paul, said a longtime assistant, and at some point, both Peter and Paul came knocking. Social media has turned on her as well. Fans who once adored her lavish hauls now leave comments demanding accountability. She flaunted wealth she didn't even have, one user wrote. Now she wants sympathy. Kim's next move, reinvention or rock bottom? Despite the financial chaos, Kim is reportedly brainstorming ways to rebrand and rebuild. There's talk of launching a podcast, writing a memoir, and even a potential comeback on reality TV. She wants to do a full rebrand, maybe even go spiritual and talk about rising from the ashes. An insider said, she sees herself as a phoenix. But in order to rise, she has to clean up the financial devastation. Experts estimate it could take years to settle her debts unless she files for bankruptcy, a move she's reportedly adamantly against. She's terrified of what bankruptcy would do to her image, the insider said. She still wants to be seen as a boss, not someone who went broke. But as court dates pile up and unpaid debts accumulate interest, the clock is ticking. Legal experts warn that if Kim doesn't take drastic action soon, she could lose everything, including her home, car, and what little financial control she has left. Family at risk. The most heartbreaking part, her 6 children could be caught in the crossfire. Kim's 2 oldest daughters, Brielle and Ariana, have already distanced themselves from the drama, quietly unfollowing their mother on social media and refusing to comment on her finances. As for the younger kids, sources say Croy is seeking full custody, arguing that Kim's financial instability and mental state make her an unfit parent. While Kim continues to post glam selfies and motivational quotes, those close to her say it's all a cover for how deeply scared she truly is. She puts on a good show, but behind the scenes, she's crumbling, one friend revealed. This isn't just about money anymore, it's about losing her identity. Final curtain. The saga of Kim Zolciak may soon reach a dramatic turning point. Will she pull off the ultimate comeback and rise again as a reinvented media maven? Or will her empire collapse under the weight of unpaid bills and lawsuits?